There is a quote that I really like that says you can't manage what you don't measure, which is really true when it comes to personal finance. If you don't have any idea where your money is going, then how can you expect to be able to not only manage it diligently, but also maximize the returns on your income, which you're working 40 plus hours per week for? Hi, I'm Phil Thompson. Thanks for joining me for Phil's Finance Fix. Today is the second video in our budgeting series, and I'm going to be talking about how to set up a budget. A budget is not about making cutbacks. It's about redirecting your money and spending it on the things that you really want to spend it on. Like what I talked about last week's episode, that your budget should reflect your goals and aspirations. Now, how do we actually create, and more importantly, how do we stick to a budget? So first, you need to track your spending using the tools or services that I discussed in last week's episode. So now that you know what is coming in and what is going out, you need to work out what is important to you. So what I mean by this is you need to work out what you are wanting to achieve in the short, medium and long term, and how you're going to go about doing that, and what may you need to sacrifice today for you to be able to achieve it in the future. On the practical side of things, first off, you need to write down a budget, as there is a lot of power in having it all written down, and it will help you actually follow it. There are templates that you can use, and we use the ones from the government's Money Smart website, either using their online budget planner or downloading their Excel spreadsheet template. And once you've completed it, you can print it out to help you stay accountable. Once you have an understanding of your spending, your goals and aspirations are written down, your budget completed, you should now make some changes to your spending behaviours. So one way to help you actually stick to your budget is to set up separate bank accounts. Most people, they have all their income going into the one bank account that pays their mortgages, their bills, and pays off their credit cards. And they find it hard to save up for the specific events, or they get stressed out when big bills come in. Another option is to automatically set up transactions from your main bank account to sub-accounts that is allocated, one account for holidays, another for savings, and another for monthly bills and credit cards. And then you can actually stick to your budget and work towards your short-term, medium and long-term goals. Another one of my favorite quotes from Bill Gates is most people overestimate what they can achieve in a year and underestimate what they can achieve in 10 years, which is something you need to keep in mind when budgeting. Don't overestimate how far ahead you'll be in a year's time, because you'll most likely not achieve it. But keep on looking at the long-term effects of creating and sticking to a budget. Thanks heaps for watching, and I'd love you to watch next week's episode where I talk about smart money saving tips. And I've also provided links to the Money Smart budgeting website and spreadsheet below. Thanks again, and I'll see you next week. Please tell me that recorded properly.